Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial. I'm Justine. For those of you that are new here, thank you for watching and tuning in with me today. In today's video, I'm testing out a few new Revlon products that I very luckily got sent in PR. So I'm showing you guys my first impression of those products, as well as showing you guys how I created this purple ombre look. I'm calling it a purple ombre look because it sounds bougie. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's get straight into the video. So for my primer today, I'm using the Catrice HD Active Performance Primer. This is SPF 30 in it. It says it's water and sweat proof, and it has a pore minimizing effect. A few days ago I got sent this beautiful PR package from Revlon. It's my first package from Revlon, which is really exciting. Came with a really beautiful like tog bag as well, and in here we have gorgeous foundation sticks as well. Oh my gosh, this whole thing's coming apart. We have foundations over here as well as some beautiful blushes. So today I'm going to be trying out the Colorstay Life Proof Foundation Stick. It says it's full coverage up to 24-hour wear and has a weightless matte finish. These are ultra pigmented shades to cover imperfections and leave a traceless second skin look. So that sounds really good. It has SPF 27 in it. It's a lightweight texture, glides and blends on smoothly for up to 24 hours. So like I said, I've never tried these before. No, this video is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid for this. I just really wanted to test these out and show you guys my first impressions. And these foundation sticks retail for 250 Rand. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not a fan of foundation sticks. I find them very like oily, and I don't like stuff sliding and slipping all over my face, and I find that they don't wear very well. So the shade I'm putting on my face right now, I believe, is the lightest shade. This is the shade number 150. Taking my stippling brush, this one's from Real Techniques. I really like using this one to work foundations into the skin, especially like stick foundations. I find that this is a really good brush for this. Ooh, okay. Is this the perfect shade match for me? I would say probably not. It's nice that it has a bit of a yellow undertone. I do find it very hard to find foundations light enough for me, but this is doing the job. This is fine. I'm happy to report that this is not feeling too oily on the skin. It's feeling like hydrating, and it is actually really lightweight. I'm not feeling like the slippery feeling that I really hate from foundation sticks, but let's see how this wears. I'm now just taking my damp beauty blender and blending this in a little bit better. For eyeshadows today, I'm using the Revlon Enigma eyeshadows. I haven't used this a heck of a lot. I bought it when it just came out, and I've only used it probably 3 times, and I thought it's only fitting to use it today because we're trying out new Revlon products. For my transition shade, I'm using this kind of beige color underneath that pink. And for brows, whoa, guys, this is pigmented. I was just about to tell you what I did for my brows, but wow, this had me shook. I just used my Benefit Precisely my brow pencil, and then I carved my brows out and concealed my lid with my P. Louise base. I remember when I used this palette for the first time, I actually filmed an Instagram video with it, and wow guys, that look went so hectic because I don't know, I just didn't expect them to be so pigmented. So I went in with the color, not knowing the color payoff, and wow, it was quite a bright look. And the brush I'm using today is one of my favorite blending brushes. This is the NYX number 16 brush. I'm also going to take that shade up towards my eyebrow. I'm now going to dip into this top shade over here, which is like a dark purple. Bring this into the crease and focus it on the outer corner. And then I'm also going to bring it inwards as well. And then once you have that color placed and in the position that you want it, then we're just going to blend it out very lightly, like I'm hardly touching the skin. I'm going to dip into a little bit more of that transition shade actually, and use that same blending brush we used in the beginning just to blend these 2 shades together. That transition shade is stunning. Like, I would use that, actually I should use that every day. It's literally perfect. And then we blend, blend, blend. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that exact same process again. I just want this to be a little bit darker, especially on the outer corner. And then I'm going to blend that in exactly how we just did. Also, this is my first time filming with this lens that we have over here. So if I go in and out of focus, I'm really sorry. I'm still trying to figure out this whole setup here. This is a very different room. My camera is very far away from me. My camera is normally like right here. You are like all the way right there. So this is going to take me a while to figure out this whole setup, so I really hope that this lens works out okay. Oh, there we go. See, now we're out of focus. What the fuck? Okay, so now I just quickly cut the crease. I just kind of did it in the front over here because I want that to lift a little bit and look like I have a bit more lid space than I do. These two little brushes over here is what I use to cut the crease. These are both from the brand CALA from Dischem. This over here is the Conceal 513 brush, and this is the Eyebrow Liner 317 brush. This brush is really great for also defining your brows a little bit. This is what I use to like carve out the brows. I love this brush. It's so awesome for liner as well. So definitely get your hands on these two. I love these two brushes so much and I use these so often. For the inner corner, I'm going to use this kind of like pink shade over here, hoping that this has a little bit of like shimmer in it so that it draws a bit more light and a bit more attention to the inner corner. So let's try this out. Ooh, she pretty. Oh wow, I really like that. Oh my gosh, these eyeshadows really are so easy to work with. I can't even explain. I think I need to actually buy myself another one of these palettes, like get myself the other colors. I know there's like I think it's like blue and green. I don't know if you guys have tried this palette. If you have, let me know your thoughts down below. Everyone that I've seen that has used this, I saw a lot of people working on like ads and campaigns with Revlon, and they all loved it. Even though I understand like they're quite small like pans, like the actual eyeshadows, I think it's a bit of an awkward shape. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I would prefer if it was like mini squares or something, because it's kind of awkward to get a big ass blending brush into one of these little sections. But wow, that pink is lit, man. I'm now using this, it's kind of like a pink shade. I'm gonna dip into this and blend in that like inner corner into this purple. I feel like this pink shade over here ties in really nicely. I don't know if you guys can see, it's almost like an ombre kind of look. Oh yeah, it kind of goes like dark purple, dark pink, light pink. I really like this. I'm now just using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer to conceal. I'm using the shade number 5. So now we're going to use the Revlon Colorstay Life Proof foundation stick, the darker one, and I'm using the shade 410. Ooh, she pretty. I'm such a sucker for things that haven't been touched or like opened yet. Look how beautiful this looks. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh wow, okay. This is probably a little bit too dark for me. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I use that color, it's way too dark, but let's see. So this is now the color 520 on top. I'm gonna add this over here as well. Okay, it's easier than I expected it to be. Is it the easiest thing to blend out in the whole entire world? No. I probably should have put on like a little bit, like actually just used it on my beauty blender like this and added it like as I go. Probably not a good idea leaving it on my face for so long, but you can see it's blending out really nicely. I mean, it hasn't been on my face for too long. No, actually guys, no, I'm actually lying to you. It's blending out pretty nicely. And this is where you really want your beauty blender to be damp. If you're doing this with a rock hard beauty blender, good luck to you. Oof, that's looking really nice. Check this. Hey? Obviously you need to clean that up over there. That's looking pretty nice. And when you're blending this in, don't blend it downwards ever, because you obviously don't want the dark stuff over here. Always like blend it upwards. Getting that nicely into your hairline. And I'm now just blending it out very lightly. I'm not really putting too much pressure. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. I'm gonna do this off camera because this low-key gives me anxiety. I'm now taking the tiniest amount of the first shade we used, the shade number 150, and I'm putting a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to dip the other side of my beauty blender into that, and there's really hardly anything on my beauty blender. I'm just going to kind of clean this up a little bit. My skin is a little bit red here, so I'm actually going to add a little bit more. But this foundation, it has been sitting on my skin for quite a while I've been doing this eye look over here, and I'm really happy to say that it's not feeling like it's sliding or is getting too oily. By this stage, normally most foundation sticks, they give me that feeling that I absolutely hate. This is not doing that. So for me, that's already a plus. That's really good. I mean, it obviously depends how this wears throughout the day, but right now this is feeling really nice and really good. Ooh, there goes my beauty blender, mate. Wow, I think that actually looks really... Okay. I'm now going to quickly set my face. I'm using the NYX hashtag no filter finishing powder. And I'm just going to lightly set everything. I'm now going to use this pink shade again, the one that we used just now. I'm not dragging it too far in. I'm going to kind of just let it sit on the outer corner and join it to that top color. I'm just going to take my same blending brush again and just diffuse this out a little bit. Going ahead with my Chic Cosmetics Translucent Baked Powder, and I just want to set underneath the eyes. I'm just using a very small amount of this, and I want this just to like brighten up a little bit, and this softens the skin. It kind of adds a very slight blur to the skin. I absolutely love this stuff. I do find it a little bit drying though if you use too much, so that's why I'm only using a little bit. I'm also just going to powder around my nose. Using the Essence I Love Extreme Curl and Volume Mascara. This mascara really is so good. I hope you guys can see on camera. I definitely recommend this one. I'm now going to add these beautiful lashes in the style Milan. This is a South African brand, so I'm really happy about that as well. I just find these lashes really comfortable. I've used these quite a few times. You guys know I reuse my lashes quite often. These are very comfortable. I don't find that they do anything weird to my eyes. They sit really nicely and they're very lightweight. For highlighter, I'm using Lightscapade Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm just going to add this to the high points of the face. I'm just quickly adding my Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Filler to the brows to make them look a bit more fluffy, and adding some of that highlighter to the brow bone as well. And I'm actually going to add a little bit in the inner corner. I just quickly lined my lips using the Essence Stay True Lip Liner in the shade Brick Lane. That one's waterproof. And then on top of that, I'm going ahead with my Smashbox Be Legendary Lipstick, and this is in the shade Tarot Card Matte. And then on top of that, I'm using possibly my favorite lip gloss ever. This is the Catrice Generation Plump and Shine Lip Gloss in the shade number 17 Nude Sapphire. And then last but definitely not least, we're trying out one of the Revlon blushes, and this is in the shade number 29 Rose Bomb. These are Color True pigments for vibrant color that last up to 12 hours. Lightweight feel on the skin with buildable coverage, shine-free and poreless appearance. And in this collection, they've added 4 new shades. These beautiful blushes retail for 249 Rand. So let's add this to the cheeks. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, it has a bit of shine to it as well. Yo, okay, very pigmented as it says. Oh wow, okay. I think I added a bit too much. Whoa, this stuff goes ham, dude. I like this one. It's like a little bit more on the pinky side than I would normally go for, but that actually looks really nice. I'm just going to blend this in with my powder brush as well, just so that this is not as hectic, because I did not expect it to be that pigmented. Flip Revlon, come through, mate. Okay. Alright. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I've noticed that you guys enjoy these kind of like testing and trying out new makeup videos, so I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. This foundation stick pleasantly surprised me. Like I said, I'm really not a fan of foundation sticks, but this one feels really nice. It looks really nice. It doesn't feel oily, so I'm very impressed with that. I would obviously have to do a proper wear test to see if it lives up to what it says it does, but the blush is beautiful. I like that it gives like this healthy, youthful kind of glow, and there are such beautiful colors of the blushes as well. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today and for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.